asphalt roof replacements result in 13.5 million tons of scrap dumped in landfills each year. But now there's a new alternative that's greener and cheaper. Mike Feasel is the CEO and co-founder of RoofMax Technologies, and he joins us now to explain. Hey, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you for having me on.
Thanks for being here. So tell us a little bit about the history of the roofing business. I mean, a lot of us, we don't think about it all that much.
Yeah, I mean, it's above your head. You don't think about it, but obviously quite important. Roofing shingles, the manufacturing process has changed dramatically over the last 2 decades. My brother and I started in the roofing replacement business in the mid-'80s. And over that period, from the mid-'80s really until the early 2000s, the weight of asphalt shingles has been reduced by about 1/3. So there's a third less asphalt. Asphalt is actually what allows the roof to stay flexible and waterproof. It's the oil in the asphalt that as it dries out, the asphalt becomes brittle. Eventually the shingles blow off, they crack, they leak, you replace your roof. The same reason you get a pothole in the road.
Interesting. And so when you are replacing that roof, I mean, I'm assuming everything goes into the landfill, and what does that do to the environment?
Sits in the landfill for years, about 300 years to decompose. So it just sits there forever. So not very environmentally friendly.
No, absolutely. And how often are people typically getting their roofs replaced?
You know, southern markets like you, we see roofs going 15, 16 years. Northern markets, 18, 20 years. They sell them as lifetime products, the majority of the manufacturers now, which is a pretty loose term. But they used to last for 30 years, 25 to 30 years, depending on the manufacturer and the part of the country. So again, it's just become, the shingles aren't lasting like they used to. And that's why we came up with RoofMax. We actually sold our roof replacement business to go down this path of roofing sustainability.
So tell us about your new green product. It sounds amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're real excited. So we worked with the Ohio State University, with Battelle Labs, who created the formulation. Battelle Labs is the largest research and development company in the world. Ohio State University, we're based out of Columbus, Ohio. Ohio State University has done a lot of testing on our product. We have taken roofs that have failed and that were headed to the landfill, taken those shingles, treated them, sent them for laboratory testing, and we passed the same flexibility requirements of a brand new roof. So it's just a simply spray applied treatment that penetrates down into the shingles like a skin moisturizer for your shingle. And it replaces the dried out petrochemical oil with a bio oil or a plant-based oil. So we're just reflexibilizing that roof so that it stays flexible, waterproof. We help lock the protective coating, the granule coating, back to the roof, which is the sunblock for your shingles. So very, very quick, simple, inexpensive process.
I like how you say sunblock for it too. And then how long did you say this is going to make your roof last when you put this coating on there?
Each treatment will last, we guarantee it for 5 years. So, but we can retreat up to 3 times. So we extend the life of the average roof. That 90% of roofs that believe they need to, homeowners that believe they need to remove their roof and replace it, 90% of the time, we can extend the life of that roof by 2 treatments or 10 years. So we're saving about 9 out of 10 roofs that we go out to inspect or to assess where someone has been told, hey, you need a new roof.
Right. And then quickly before we go, what is that cost savings when you're restoring rather than replacing a roof, and anything else you wanted to add?
Sure, about 85% savings over replacement. One of the exciting things that the acceptance of the product has been very widespread, and we just won an award last year in 2020 from Kevin Harrington, the original shark from Shark Tank. And we've become one of the fastest growing business opportunities in history. So the market is really widely accepted roof rejuvenation, which is what we call this new market space.
I love that. Wow, thank you so much for joining us. And where can people get more information?
Go to roofmax.com, 2 X's, or call 855-RoofMax toll free, and we're happy to give you a quote. We can actually do it right over the phone.
Sounds great. And before we go, I wanted to say congrats to Ohio State. I know you're from Ohio. I know they're going to the national championship, so I know you're excited about that. We appreciate you joining us. Take care.